Welcome everybody to the Gamingbrew channel where we love and play all things Dungeons and Dragons. Tonight is Nephistrad Burns, episode 2. If this is your first time here, hit that follow and that sub button. We got 3 games rolling right now with a whole bunch of one-shots planned on the way. But we're on a tight schedule today, so let's play some D&D.
Lovely animation.
Peter Gross! Quick cam check. Got stuff down it. Nice. So in our last episode, the 5 of you all found yourselves trapped in the prison known as Condemnation. And before you were executed, you were rescued by the Hereafter, a group who said one of you had been chosen by the Benefactor. The Hereafter asked you to escort someone known as Velimir Grust. And, take her and find out where one of their members was killed. And the member, if you remember, has the tattoo of a key on his neck. You all escaped through the prison sewers, fighting through something strange called the Blister, which is this strange smog that caused you to hallucinate and have some pretty strange occurrences. But you made it to the shores where you saw the Crimson Mane Circus, the Circus Cadaver. And we're going to pick up as you guys are all hitting the shores right before the circus. So this is the big old circus. A quick sound check. Alright, so after your daring prison escape, aided by the Hereafter, your destination, it seems, is a wooden pier crowding around badly sagging townhouses, whose walls seem ready to fall into this oily river. The place before you shouts of neglect, from its slumped timbers to stained pavilions and the circus tents scattered before you. Crimson banners proclaimed you have arrived at Circus Cadaver and warns for visitors to be amazed. Chained to the entrance is a very mangy pig of some size. There's also rusty barbs which reach out, walling in the circus, almost like a stronghold, as if anyone here would wish to welcome or wish to enter this place unwelcomed. Velimir bids you all a farewell so he can check in with his family and announce your arrival. He motions for you to explore the circus until he returns. But you're not sure if this circus has fallen on bad times or it enjoys this aesthetic, because it is Rasmaron. As the sun rises and the blister hovers high in the air, blocking most of the sunlight. Welcome to Circus Cadaver. What would you all like to do?
I remember Azreal, he also took the wereboar curse, and I ended the last one with punching him in the face. So I'm gonna continue with that anger now.
Okay.
This is assuming I just punched Azreal in the face. I'm gonna look at him and say, "You idiot! What are you doing?"
I'm the idiot? Really?
Yes.
You're gonna go with that one?
Yes.
Really? Okay, let's review what happens. So far, you're the one who normally makes the plan, and I'm the one who takes the unnecessary risks. Yet, in this case, you took the unnecessary risks just because you wanted more information that we could have gotten with you following the normal plan. But in this case, you did it. And I'm the idiot for doing what I normally do.
Yes.
Wow. The judgment. The judgment upon you, my friend. Shame for judging your... No, fuck you with you. The reason I did it is very simple. If only one of us did it, that makes everyone who didn't free meat as soon as even a slight bit of suspicion comes in. 2 of us? That's less likely. Do you want tall, dark, and handsome, lady with a giant hat, and the Rock to immediately die?
Oh. Technically a crystal.
My bad.
Well,
technically the crystal?
It's two beings actually, but
Two minds, one being.
Yeah, well, that's
Is it
true.
crystals?
Solo.
Well,
I'm not gonna question that odd fact right now.
if
I
anybody
don't
was
think we need to fight right now, though. I think it's gonna be okay.
Perhaps. We'll see.
Who knows? It might be fun. Maybe we'll join the circus.
What did you
Don't
say?
think-
You guys are
Yeah,
gonna
being a
try to
wereboar would be fun. A wereboar.
go
You
where?
grow a big snout and turn into a
And
boar.
tusks. And probably something about being really hungry and being able to eat anything. Not that that really changes my normal diet anyway.
Is that a wereboar, though? And Willabella is gonna point towards the mangy boar near the front of the circus entrance. Are you gonna turn into that? Because that looks like a regular pig.
Yes, Willabella. I'm going to turn into that. I'm going to look exactly like that.
Well, in
Okay.
that case, I believe you made the right choice.
Thank you.
That's fine, yeah. Okay. We'll make sure you don't get eaten.
I appreciate your concern, Willabella.
You're welcome.
I'd be more worried about him trying to eat you if I'm going to be completely honest.
Don't talk to my backup food source.
What?
What?
Axolo will kind of like stand in front of Willabella. He's like, no one's gonna eat anybody today, preferably.
Not today, because there's no full moon.
Azrael's just going to shrug like this as he turns and walks into the circus.
Alright, so
I'll follow.
as you walk in, all the tents before you are black and red, yet the black coloring is not an ordinary black, but it seems to drive away light. Each tent also gives off a small essence of the bond, and you can feel it prickle your skin. Being that it's morning, the circus is deserted of all customers. Stations are unmanned, but you see 4 tents, 3 individual ones, and 1 large central tent dominate this carnival. To the east, you can see there's a place for food and drink. There's a small wooden stage. And then behind the tent, there's a large fence which stands 15 feet high and has guards on both sides. The guards you can see look like this. They're wereboar. They make unearthly squeals mixed with laughter during the conversations. And you can see their thick bodies hold their weight on their faces with a tusked snout. They wear red and white face paint and wear exaggerated tunics covered in food stains, dirt, and large holes. They look like degenerate clowns. So when you get a little closer to this tent next to you, so Azreal and Arachna, as you get close to the tent, it almost sounds like there's an ethereal whisper that emerges from the tent. In the tent next to you, you can hear there's a gentle sobbing coming from within.
Okay. Azrael, do you hear that?
Oh, thank God. I thought that was just the voices in my head this time.
Oh God, I'm starting to hear your voices, aren't I?
No. You would have heard them much earlier if it was contagious.
You hear a harp start to play coming out of the tent.
It's getting creepier.
So there's multiple different tents around with different noises coming from each one.
So far, the only one that you can hear noise coming from is this one. But if you move closer to the other two, you'll probably hear or feel certain things too.
Anybody want to explore a tent?
I mean, is that protruding?
I mean, we were invited.
You guys are one of them now, right? You guys have
Yeah.
status.
All right, well, I'm gonna go into the tent.
I'll follow after.
Okay, so as you open the tent, you see 2 conjoined sanguis twins with a shared torso, 1 arm each, and a pair of legs. They look like this.
Oh, that is so creepy, and I love it.
They're dressed like jesters, wearing dull purple wrappings adorning in a macabre element. This tent is decorated with twin harps. As you walk in, they wipe tears from their eyes, greet you. They talk in unison, so they talk at the same time, saying the same thing. It just kind of amplifies what they say. Welcome to the circus. Cadaver.
Well, hello there. And you are?
I am El, and I am Arya. We are the ones known as the Weeping Sisters. You are a bit early for our pleasures, but what can we do for you here?
What do you offer?
We greet everyone who enters with a beautiful song played by our twin harps. It is a sad day today, so it may not be as joyous as usual. It might be filled with sorrow.
Why is today a sad day?
The owner of this circus, Lefty Lucy, has gone away.
Hmm.
There, let us play for you. Why did you leave us, Lefty?
Did she die or did she leave?
You all look like trustworthy fellows.
Yes. Yes, we are. Thank you very much for noticing.
Some say a tall man with a key tattoo stole her from us. Others say it was the boars themselves.
A tall man with a key, you say?
Others say it was the man with the dancing bear.
I'm sorry, a man with a dancing what?
A large furry creature like yourself, but more bearish.
Are they still here? Because I would love to see a dancing bear.
They're the star of our show.
I'm just gonna... Azrael's just gonna leave, intent on finding that dancing bear.
Azrael, you have to consider I'm a woman with a talking lion who follows me around. That's not... we should be in the circus, perhaps.
No! I want to see the bear!
Well, thank you for the information. It was very enlightening.
I think our
That,
Pippin's camera froze for me. Freeze for you guys too?
oh, did it?
Froze.
Yeah, it's froze.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, it's broken.
I don't know why it would have frozen.
Discord being Discord.
Yeah.
Well, if you have a dancing lion and you want to perform, you could do so.
Why do people suspect the person with the dancing bear over the man with the tattoo with the key?
They say the man with the dancing bear, his name is Samuel the Scarred. Samuel the Scarred and Lefty Lucy had sort of a arrangement of lovers, and it might have turned sour. We weep for our lost one. Lefty Lucy was the one who brought us here, saved us from our evil stepmother.
Oh. Does she frequently invite people into the circus?
Only the downtrodden, the ones that need rescued from the grip of Harlock. She gives
I
us
imagine
purpose.
that's many.
Quite so.
Do you know any other information regarding the man with the key tattoo?
Only that he took to helping the dancing bear trainer prepare for shows.
Only the dancing bear trainer?
Yes, he didn't take very good likings to the boars.
Noted.
Especially the one known as Gride Grust. The evil man.
Gride disgust. Could you spell that for me?
Yep. I'd like that.
Okay, perfect. Axolo will turn a color of lemon and malachite throughout his body and thank them for the information before leaving the tent.
You leave the tent and the flat falls behind it. You just hear, "Why, Lefty? Why?"
That name is killing me, Bruce.
I was waiting for someone to mention it.
The good thing about Circus is you can make some crazy stuff.
All right, gather around, everyone. We have information of the interesting and relevant variety.
You just want to go see a dancing bear.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
Your mic sounds
yes,
real bad.
but
I think your mic's set up wrong, Pippin.
Oh,
That was real weird.
There we go. Is that better?
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
To respond to your accusation, yes, but no. I mean, actually, what we were brought here to do.
What is it that you guys were brought here to do? If you don't mind my
all
asking.
of us. Remember the deal when we got broken out?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
We find a person with a key tattoo who's currently suspected for being the reason why Lefty disappeared.
Well, they're not the only suspect.
Yes, but they were the ones who helped the other suspect.
As far as we know.
Mhm.
Aren't we supposed to just get rid of the
Werewolves.
people here? Don't say it out loud. Gotta be quiet.
Can I check to see if anyone's around and listening?
Yeah, make it a perception. With the 20, the closest people to you that you think might, there it is. You think might be listening. You can hear some people eating in the eastern part. But besides that, the next closest person to you is really far away, almost way up here by the walls that lead to the back entrance. So you feel pretty safe being talking where you are right now.
Okay.
Say I'm already regretting this whole wereboar thing. They're quite disgusting. Let's see. Shudder
You have
thinking
until the
about
full
that.
moon, right?
That's what they said.
Bruce, would Axolo know when the next full moon is?
4 days from now. You got 4 days. Today's the 7th, and the full moon's on the 11th.
Okay. So we have 4 days to use this status for our own purposes and before you guys become permanently a wereboar.
So we have 4 days to not become, and he's gonna gesture towards one of the other the wereboar guards. That.
How did you guys
Okay.
find out?
The people.
Yeah, we just got some
tattoo
information.
key man and the bear.
Supposedly, the bear trainer was assisted by the tattooed guy, and they think one of them is the reason why Lefty has disappeared.
Why do we care about Lefty?
Who is Lefty?
She seems to be the previous owner of the circus. Did I remember that right?
Say, Willabella does have a point. Why do we care?
Because we had 2 jobs. Number 1, kill who we're supposed to kill. Number 2, find out what happened to the whatever the group's name is man who had a key tattoo on their neck. One of those is a suspect.
True.
Oh.
we can find information on them, while also, since the Gurs appear to, or Grus, whatever the last name is of this noble family, appears to have some form of connection to this circus, endear trust. Once we endear trust and we decide whether or not we're going to kill them, it's easier to do to stab someone from the back than from the front.
Those are facts.
I also haven't asked yet, but and that you guys have a bottle of sending, which is that thing you smash to call Hereafter, do a sending message.
Yeah.
Which one of you wants to take in your inventory?
I can take it.
Oh, snap.
Oh, well.
You wanna roll for it?
Yeah.
Roll d20s.
All right, chat, take your bets now. Who's gonna get it?
Take your bets.
100 bits on Willabella.
Hey!
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, chat, everyone
In
pay
my
100
nice
bits.
haversack.
There you
It's
go.
under a hat.
I put it in the hat, and then I put my hat on top. No, I won't do that.
It is now in
I do
your
have
inventory.
scribe flying around me, though.
Okay.
Wonderful.
So if we maybe solve this mystery of Lefty's disappearance, we can gain their trust. I think that might be the best way to proceed. We can also try to find information on our tattoo guy in the meanwhile.
Yes.
I think we should be careful. This place seems very, unsettling. I
Say,
get a little bit of the heebie-jeebies.
I would say, let Azrael and I do the talking. We have this wereboar affliction, so they'll probably trust us because we're unfortunately one of them.
That's a good point. I have no intention of striking up any ill bargains such as yourself.
Alexander, Azreal, and Arachna, give me a history check. Alexander's at advantage.
A history with my -1 intelligence?
Let's go.
Evidently, that doesn't matter.
Good job I got that advantage.
I can't see your roll.
By the way.
Oh, my bad.
Didn't count.
Ah, I rolled a 1 and a 20.
Oh. Hey, not bad.
18 will
That's
do.
pretty good.
That's good.
23.
23 is good. So the three of you would know that where you are right now is it's called the Crimson Lantern District in in Nephistrad. That's the district that three of you know that you're currently in. If you share that with the other two who aren't from around here, it's up to you. And then Azreal and Alexander, you both know that in the Crimson Lantern District, abduction, not only for the Sanguis dinner bell, but also for cheap labor and golem stitchers, is a very common threat here.
Alright, so if anyone asks, number 1, if they ask if you belong to a Sanguis, you say yes. If they ask for who, point to Arachna or Alexander.
Noted.
Because if you don't, people will eat you.
Or worse.
This is very uncomfortable. But okay, I
So-
understand.
Should be.
Yep.
It should
Got
be.
it.
Welcome to Nephistrad.
Asholo will pull out a little notebook and start writing the information he's given.
Sholo and I we weren't even supposed to be here. This is a little out of the way for us. Okay. Okay,
mind
calm
asking,
it down. I'm gonna call
Where were you going to go originally before you made a wrong turn into a mist-filled forest?
That's an excellent question. No?
Do you even know?
Well, we were headed north. And then we didn't end up going to the right town. There was people involved, and we ended up getting taken. But the point is, have you guys actually? This is wonderful time. Asholo, this is wonderful. Do you think they might know anything about the this is probably not the right time. We should find about this Lefty Lucy person.
I feel like maybe they might know. It depends if your friend has traveled this far north.
We might have.
That's gonna be a no from me. I've never been able to leave Nephistrad.
At this point,
Never.
Alexander would just walk off.
Oh, wait. No, I belong to you now, apparently.
My God. Are we sure we're not doing an evil campaign?
This is not... I don't like that. I wish I had not said that.
All
But I-
hell flowy hair.
From the north tent, there's the heavy smell of very pungent potpourri. And from the tent to your west, the left, the tent smells of earthy... It has an earthy, mildewy, fungusy smell.
Ew. Why do these things smell so badly?
Not
It's
that
surrounded
tent.
by corpses, most likely.
That's funny.
It's not a joke.
Don't worry, Willabella. You'll get used to it sooner or later.
They're all saying this like you guys.
Worse.
They act more similar to me, but they're meaner than both of them combined.
Yes,
I don't
we're
think you're that mean.
the nice ones here.
So, should we try to split up and ask questions, or do you guys want to stay as a group?
Let's stick together. We
Alexander will just step to one side of the door and gesture for Arachna.
Arachna's gonna
Azreal.
open the
Let me
door.
out.
Nope. If it's a door, I'm opening it.
Let me be the door for once.
The door opens and that earthy smell like assaults your senses. You're feeling inside this tent. It's almost as like you're underground or struck with damp earth. There's an older gnome with a dark skin who wears a rug of earth like a cloak. And he looks like this.
Oh, that is cool.
His left eye is a milky white. He has multiple scars covering his now balding face. He looks weary, but he greets you. Behind him, you can see there's a single mirror of opaque glass, and there's a bunch of low lanterns filled with these black scented oils that gives off this strange smell. Wasn't expecting any visitors until later, but greetings.
Greetings, and you are?
My name is Grover. I feed
Hello,
the
Grover.
beasts. I grow the vegetables and the fruits. Hello. I can also show you your deepest, darkest desires if you peer into my mirror.
Deepest, darkest desires?
Oh no.
Tell me more, Sir Grover, tell me more.
Well, all you have to do is spin around 3 times, take a big sniff of the moldy air around you, and then stare into the mirror.
Yeah, breathe in the mold, dude.
He steps back.
This sounds like drugs. Am I the only one who thinks this sounds like drugs?
Sholo will raise his hand.
Asholo, can you? Does that work? You're a crystal.
Yeah, so could you show us how it's done, please?
Please.
I mean,
by
I
all means, go
inhale
ahead.
my daily incense, to get visions. So I
That's right.
feel like I can show you guys.
Oh, yes,
I'll take a deep breath And all I have to do is look into the mirror.
Don't forget to spin.
Spin around 3 times. Take a deep breath,
Okay.
and then stare into the mirror.
Okay. So Axolo will turn shades of sapphire and iris and spin 3 times before looking into the mirror. Okay. What does he see?
Make a wisdom saving throw. Is given scribe inspiration.
Willabella is gonna lean over to Azreal and say, "That means he's a bit suspicious."
You say wisdom saving throw?
Yep, wisdom saving throw. 19. You see 2 versions of yourself looking back at you. One of you before your meld, and whatever you have melded into, and you're in the image of what you think both would look like. One looks happy, and one looks a little frustrated. But it's hard to tell which because both seem to have the same emotions cross over their face at the same time.
And this is my crystal form that I see?
Yep, so you'll see like your form before you turn into a crystal, and then you'll see your crystal form next to it.
Which one is happy?
It's hard to tell. Because you're so conjoined now with your emotions, with the 2 of you, that it looks like both are a little bit happy and a little bit sad, but they change. So one will be happy, one will be sad, then it'll switch. One will be sad, one will be happy. It's hard to pinpoint which one has the feeling.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Axolo will turn a shade of mauve and step away from the mirror.
What did you see in the mirror? Or do we all see that?
I saw something I kind of already knew, I guess.
Vague.
Are you sad?
Disappointed. That's all.
I didn't know that color yet.
Well, if you're frustrated, why don't we go out into the carnival? Enjoy ourselves, get your mind off things.
No one else wants to look into the mirror. I thought people were going after me. That's the only reason why I did it.
Can I try?
Yeah.
I feel like it was a trick, but you saw something, Axolo, right? It was okay.
Yeah. It gave me a little insight. Hopefully it provides you the same.
Okay. Do you need any sort of money for this? Do you compensation?
Oh, no, this is a service, nonetheless. And Grover puts his hand on Axolo and gives him a smile and a nod. He seems to be a very kind gnome, and you get the sense that he also saw the mirror. Even though no one else could see it.
Okay. Does it matter which direction I spin? Can I spin to the left?
It is preferred. Lucy always spin to the left.
Oh. Okay. Well, we heard about Lucy. Okay. Spin to the left 3 times. And she'll...
Take a deep breath.
And then she'll stop. Say, do I breathe after or during the spinning?
Take a big breath now. Big deep breath. The mold and the fungus takes over your mind. Make a wisdom save.
Okay. Oh shit.
Oh,
Your mind melts and you die.
I have only 2 proficiencies and it's one of those.
That's an oof right there, Lemon.
11's above average.
With an 11, you see yourself running through this very gothic alleyway. Huge buildings on the sides of you. The alleyway has very hard cobblestone floors, and you can see that your feet click-clacking on the floors. And an enormous bat being ridden by a sanguis, which looks very similar to Alexander, is chasing you.
Oh no. I'll turn around to look at Alexander. And then I'll look back at the mirror.
An 11 would be a fail, too.
Mhm. Well, okay. Maybe, it's okay.
Can I try to gauge Willabella's reaction when she turned to look at Alexander?
Hey, make an insight check.
He wasn't hiding very much.
Good.
That's good.
Okay.
She definitely looked upset, and a bit scared, but I don't think you could tell exactly. I not as a DM, but as Willabella, like what she was feeling on her face when she looked at Alexander.
She'll just stand a little closer, just in case.
Well, now I'm curious, so I'm gonna do it.
You got it?
I'm gonna take a deep breath, and then I'm gonna spin once to the right, once to the left, and then again to the left, just to confuse the mirror.
Take it back now, y'all. One hop. You got it. Give me wisdom save.
A wisdom save. Let's see here. I have a +0 to my save. This is gonna go great. Hey.
12. You see yourself starving. Little spiders running across your feet and your hands. But the spiders that run across your feet and your hands, they don't repulse you. They give you comfort. And as you look around, you're in a dark cell. And you can hear the screams of others around you. And then you hear a scream different from the others that just breaks your heart. It sounds like Arachna.
Excuse me, so Grova.
That was a tough watch.
Yes, I believe your mirror may be broken. I thought it was supposed to show darkest desires, not worst memories.
Sometimes the effect of the mold pulls out images we don't see or don't believe or don't want to face.
You've been very kind, so I'm going to resist the urge to insult the mirror.
Oh, go ahead. I do all the time.
Okay, go fuck yourself, mirror. Go down to the below and stay there, you piece of shit.
Well,
It's rather extreme.
something got him rattled that much. I think I have to know what it is. The Arachna's gonna stand there and stare at the mirror. She's gonna look and say, you know what, I'm not gonna spin to the left. I'm gonna spin to the right for righty-tighty, and spin 3 times to the right.
You haven't met Righty Tighty yet.
Oh no! take a deep whiff of the mold.
Give me wisdom save.
All right.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh boy.
You see yourself adorned in full battle regalia. An enormous flail, shield. The shield has a symbol that you don't recognize, that shines very bright. You feel at peace with what you see. And as you look around, you see 4 bodies before you. One looks like Alexander, one looks like Axolo, one looks like Azreal, one looks like Willabella. And you stand over them all triumphant in your victory. You feel like you've completed what you were made to do.
I don't remember wanting that. But
And this is for a failure. Imagine what she would have gotten for a success.
I'm gonna just turn around and just walk out of the tent with saying nothing.
As Willabella walked out the tent, Alexander would have grabbed her by the shoulder and just asked her what she saw in the mirror.
I mean, she'd like move away from your touch, and it's nothing probably. I mean, we'll just talk about it later. Why don't you try?
It just sort of snarled a little bit and walking.
When he leaves, Willabella's gonna lean over to Axolo and say, I think we should keep an eye on him. just you and me, maybe.
Axolo will turn a shade of sapphire and nod their head.
Bruce, can I roll a perception check to try to overhear that?
Go for it. You're pretty close.
Come on.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh. You heard that.
I'm just gonna go. Interesting under my breath.
Can I roll perception to hear that?
Oh, you guys.
Cholo and
Perception
Azreal,
to
the
everything.
two most nosy people on the planet.
Wait, was that a yes or?
Yeah, if you want to.
Sure.
I'll move back to where it's fair.
Oh, of course. That's fine.
No, you don't hear me.
So as you guys leave the tent, Alexander steps in.
Yeah, so Alexander would just take a deep breath and then spin 3 times to the left.
Give me a wisdom
I'm
save.
gonna watch him. I'm watching this.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh shit.
That was a good roll. That was a good roll.
Only Axolo knows the truth.
You stand on the steps of Rasmaron, leading into Harlock's keep. You lie broken and bloody. Part of your left arm has been dismembered. And your allies also lie around you in varying states of unconsciousness. Walking towards you, and the one who dealt the final blow, is the daughter of Harlock herself.
Okay. Alexander would just walk straight back out of the tent.
You got it? I purposely didn't say any names.
Mm-hmm.
Well, excuse me, Alexander, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna slip past you. Oops. Grover, can we talk about, Lucy for a second?
Of course.
I actually don't know anything, hold on, please. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Arachna, I think we said you're going to do the talking for this group. So, Grover might know some stuff. Could you talk to them about Lucy?
Yes, sorry. Just gonna kind of snap out of a daze. He was just sitting there and walk to the tent. Hello, Grover? Heard that Lucy has gone missing.
It is a sad thing. See, I grew up in what's called the underneath. And I was abducted. My kindly mother before Lefty Lucy saved me and brought me here. showed me in the sun for the first time. She was taken, I'm sure of it.
Have you seen anything about a man with a key tattoo?
Yeah, he used to make friends with Samuel the Scarred. He seemed to keep away from the ones that can shift and change.
And where can we find this Samuel the Scarred?
He stays behind the wooden stage. That's where he keeps his dancing bear, where they train. I have seen others, non-lycanthropes, that they go into the office in the center tent. They never come out. Clowns come out, and they smell of an odd perfume, and they have a stupid grin on their face. Stupid clowns.
Interesting. Thank you, Grover.
Can I see if he was being truthful with what he was telling us?
Yeah, make insight. With a 25, yeah. He has, you can sense a very deep hatred for the wereboar here that he has.
Interesting.
You get the sense that there's kind of like a division. There's like the wereboar side of the circus, and then there's like the other side.
Shola would like to ask over, how many non-lycanthropes are there in the circus?
Basically, everyone who runs the circus are not, except for the clowns. The ones, they call themselves the family. They're all the ones that reap the benefits, earn the gold. We just labor and work for them.
Do they own the circus?
They took it from Lucy.
Noted. Is Samuel the Scarred a lycanthrope?
Not that I'm aware of. He is a very angry orc, though. He's not one to joke or kid. He's very, very strict, very straight to the point.
Okay.
Right.
You should be careful around the boars. They have ears everywhere.
Okay. Thank you for your assistance. I appreciate it. I'm sure we'll walk out.
Learn anything useful?
Yes. We should go and talk to the man with his dancing bear. After we talk to this last person in their tent here. And be careful what you say. Anywhere.
I feel like
Azreal, be careful what you say anywhere in the circus. Very careful.
he's gonna give Arachna a wink that she would know that's saying he understands, but he's going to verbally say, "No, I will not watch my mouth. I'll say whatever the fuck I want." Like this.
You know what?
I like clowns.
You know where to find the man with the dancing bear?
Behind the
wooden
yeah,
stage.
Know where the wooden stage is?
You would have saw when he came in. It's over here.
Thank you.
Shout out to Cozy Mass Patreon for the map.
Hey!
Product placement.
Oh no, he wants to go see the bear.
Pick up.
Should someone go with him?
Open the tent.
Yeah,
quick.
we should follow him. From what I've just been told about this character, he's not gonna get along with Azrael very well.
As you rush up,
And-
there's the wooden stage, and you see these two wereboars standing guard next to the door that leads to the back.
Mind me, just going through.
Door's locked.
But why?
Piggies only.
I am a piggy.
You not piggy, you have hair.
Well, I'm sorry that it hasn't been the full moon yet, so I can't transform. Are you just mean to new people?
You've taken curse.
Yes.
We must paint your face
Why?
to look more like Piggy.
Do you have pink paint? I'll do it myself.
He walks over here and he pulls out a big tub of clown face paint.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm just gonna take it and I'm just gonna do this.
Oh dear.
Cover yourself in paint.
Are you done?
You go to be good clown.
I'm
Bunny.
sure I will be. Now, excuse me. Me and my other friend over here need to go in there.
Yes, I too have the curse. Give me the paint.
Friend used all
We're
paint. Must take off
all
friend.
together.
Okay.
Well, no, actually, hold on. I can fix this. And Scribe, my floating quill, is gonna float around and draw little piggies on each person's cheek. Because it doesn't require ink.
Alexander would not let that happen.
Well,
Okay, Scribe won't push it on you.
anyways, she's gonna look at Willabella and then at Azreal. She's just gonna put her hand on Azrael's shoulder, and a bunch of spiders are gonna come and start taking the paint off his face and putting it on hers.
Hi, Will. Hi, John. Hi, Adam. Hey, Eve. Oh, Michael's back.
You know, I told you not to name them, but you forgot Stephanie with that. Just gonna try to open this.
I miss Stephanie. Fuck.
Can you open the doors, please?
Are others also piggies?
We have a pink piggy on her face.
Yep.
Want to be piggies?
And
Give me
Oh,
best
but-
piggy snarl.
Which one of us are you talking to?
The other three.
Oh, I mean, maybe you should watch that one because he's not a pig.
You point at Alexander.
Yeah.
The pig walks up to Alexander. You smell not like piggy.
Because I'm not a pig.
Spider ladies get advantage from Vel.
Hey.
thank you.
That one must wait.
Alexander will just take a seat by the steps of the stage.
Both piggies come to Shello and Willabella. You smell not like pigs.
It was probably the fungus in the other tent with Grover. We just did the mirror trick.
Be careful, gnome lies. Not friend of boars.
Right.
Not a friend of
Oh.
us.
Oh.
Makes good money.
Yeah. We will avoid his scent in the future. That way we can stay smelling like pigs.
Roll in mud. It helps scent.
You.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we'll do that right after we go inside. Maybe.
Oink, oink.
Need practice. As the door opens,
You
you
tried-
see the dancing bear with Samuel the Scarred. Samuel the Scarred is a very large orc. He's as tall as Azreal.
Oh,
Both of you are pretty tall. And he looks like this.
Oh, snap.
Damn.
He has that no-nonsense look in his eyes as he has a whip in his hand, and he's not striking the bear, but striking the grass in front of the bear, and the bear is on two legs and slowly just spinning in a circle. Doo, 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 doo.
Excuse me, are you Samuel the Scarred?
Hey,
Hey. We have a few questions for you.
no.
Yes.
Why?
Because they're important, and they're about the owner of this circus.
Fuck piggies.
No, not okay. The actual owners of this circus.
He turns and looks at you. And he spins to the right.
What's at the right?
Is it the bear?
He just spun in the circle. Like he spins in a circle. Just goes, but he spins right to the circle. Like he makes a 360 spin, but he turns right when he does it.
Interesting. He's not with Lefty Lucy.
Lefty Lucy, righty Samuel the Scarred.
Code name. Righty tighty.
Oh.
Excuse me while I take a d4 of psychic damage for that.
Well,
Fire!
Mr. Righty Tighty, we are looking for Lefty Lucy, and we've heard that you've talked to a man with a key tattoo.
Man with tattoo is a good man.
Insight check.
Me too.
Damn it.
Nice.
With the 3, he's telling the truth. With the 22, yeah. He has an affection for him.
All right.
We mean him no harm.
His
We
name
were sent.
is Agaric.
Good to know. We
Hey,
mean
look.
Agaric, no harm.
Good. Use name. Honorable man.
Mm-hmm.
Has he taken Lefty Lucy?
He went to save her.
No, Agaric.
Yeah, wasn't that who we were sent to find?
Yes. I'm sorry. That was very extreme.
All right.
It's a little bit.
Right, well, Azrael, you keep asking him questions. I'm gonna go get the other 2 piggies. I'm gonna go and walk
All right.
over.
So, important question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much are the ghost assholes? 10 being they torture you.
They would never touch me. They torture others.
Ah, so they're 11s, cowardly torturers.
He flexes.
You are very large. I'm tall, but I'm just kind of skinny. I'm more of the runner's build. You're very obviously strong man. Respect.
You dress like clown.
That's more of a disguise than anything.
Ah. Smart.
Thank you. My companion seems to think I'm not, but it works.
And well, with that, Arachna is gonna turn around and yell, "You're still an idiot!" And then grab the 2 of them and pull them gently along and say, "His name's Agaric. I think you 2 should listen to what he has to say."
Yes.
I'm gonna talk quieter. Well, first and foremost, can I roll some form of check to see if the pig guards are listening, or if anyone else is listening?
Make a perception.
Perception. Am I good at perception? Yes, I
I'm
am.
good at perception.
Arachna's gonna go and close the door.
No, I'm not good at perception.
Can I also do like a double check to see?
Sure. Azrael makes a quick glance around, doesn't see anything. Cholo, you would have noticed the pigs were like kind of just, they weren't turning around, but you could see that their ears were kind of pointing in that direction, like they were listening. But now that the door's closed, it's they've put a barrier, and everything else looks fine from your vantage point. But those 2 crimson clowns did listen for a bit.
I think I'm going to have to kill those crimson clowns soon.
It's fine. They'll make a good lunch.
So, the one named Idiot, are you here to save Agaric?
Yes.
They took Lucy first. Agaric went to
Who did?
save Lucy,
Who?
the family.
Ah, the pigs.
Took them into big center tent. Locked off from rest of us. They never came out. smelled of perfume once they returned.
Oh, that's not good.
What are the chances that these people are dead?
Been
Well,
weeks.
Grove.
About
I know.
96%.
I mean, pigs are omnivores, right?
Yeah, and they are cannibals too. So we'll see.
As you guys are talking, Velimir comes walking across the tent towards you guys, seeing you, and he jogs towards you. He looks happy to see you.
Ah, Velimir, how have you been?
Ah, friends, I'm glad to see you. I have an important invitation.
Oh?
Mother Maslika wants to invite you all for supper tonight.
We would love to attend. It's been very, we've had no good food in the prison.
We will wine and dine, and then she will give you a reward for bringing me home, rescuing me. I heard it is substantial.
Alexander is outside. Is he still invited?
Of course.
Your pig fellows kept him outside.
Yeah.
Give me a second here. He opens the door. You stupid swine, did you leave out my friend? He waves to Alexander if you want to come.
I'll make my way up.
You see these 5? They can walk wherever they wish. Stupid pigs. And he slams the door.
I appreciate the invitation.
So whenever you all want to come to supper, we're on the other side of this. He points over in this direction. But if you want to take a break, get some sleep, we do have a campsite set up that you could use if you wish. The fires are burning hot. And he points to the north up here. Wear something nice. I hope to see you all later. When the sun sets.
Wear something nice.
Ooh.
I don't have any other clothes.
Same.
We can give you some, I suppose. Come.
Okay.
Oh. While Velimir is still within earshot, I'm going to turn to Samuel and say, thank you very much for being so willing to talk about how to tame a bear and teach it to dance. I greatly appreciated your wisdom.
Okay.
Cover story created.
Samuel's his deception there was truly off the charts.
He walks you to this very cramped and cluttered chamber, which serves as a prop room for the carnival. There are piles of ropes and other oddments scattered about. There are many animal masks. There are clown outfits. There are rope. And there's a big pile of just clothes. Like just clothes that have been found, taken. Almost like a lost and found. Inside the big pile of clothes is also a purse and a bottle of perfume and a silver mirror. Please, take whatever you wish from here. Dress yourselves, get a nice sleep. When you're ready, he walks over to the side of the tent, opens the door. We'll be over here. He bows.
All right. Thank you, Velimir.
I'm going to grab that bottle of perfume.
Sure.
Does it smell like the perfume that Samuel was talking about?
How would we know that?
How? Yeah.
Does it smell like really strong perfume?
It's very strong
Does it
perfume.
smell like cloud?
Like poopery perfume that we smelt earlier.
Smell like old grandma.
Yeah, it smells
Does
like
it
old
smell
grandma.
Oh, that's so. My brain hurts from that.
Did
I
we?
feel like you were just like, I hope the DM slips. Tell me first. Tell me.
Is it a secret cloud perfume, Bruce? Is
It's
it
a very pungent perfume.
we forgot a tent, didn't we?
Yes.
Yep, but we do
I
have
believe
free
we-
grain.
Idiot over there right now.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Maybe we could just pick a tent, right?
Hold on, there's another tent we need to check. Oh,
So as you
no,
step
I
out,
need- Just leaving? Don't mind me. Fine.
Oh,
What did you do?
I
Ah,
opened the door.
yes, okay.
Inside the sit here, there's a central stage surrounded by raised wooden bleachers. And at the tops, you can see there are these VIP little sections that have tables and chairs and candles burning at the top of it. There are 4 pigs. The 4 pigs are wearing very, very tight acrobatic, heavy hugging spandex. And their fat just kind of boils over and pops out the sides. And they're talking to a very colorful character who looks like this.
That's
Fuck! I was trying to avoid him!
I just run
Okay,
straight into it.
we gotta run.
Why is it always when I open a door, something goes wrong? But whenever Pippin opens a random door, it's fine!
This is why I'm the door opener.
That's why you can't be the door.
I just want to be the door, man.
So dressed in a full dandy outfit with a silk ruff, turquoise pants, curved court shoes, face covered in white powder, and a drawn-on smile, almost like the Joker. He drew his smile on, but he looks very unhappy, very sad. This very dark-looking gesture is trying to teach these 4 crimson clowns how to make a proper dance spin. No, you fools! You do it like this, up on your toes! You there!
Me?
Who are you?
My name is
Arachna.
Azreal. We are guests of Velimir Grust. I apologize for interrupting your lesson. We'll be leaving now.
I am excited to see a show. It looks like it'll be quite a scene. Just gonna walk out.
Grad Grust's
before he-
eyes, both of you.
Before Azrael leaves, he turns to one of the pigs that was having trouble. By the way, if you just throw your belly, you'll be able to complete the spin before your feet have to hit the ground.
He tries with your help. You hear as you close the door, better.
Alright, don't go that way.
God,
what?
there's a
What? What happened?
You
oh
clown,
oh
creepy
oh
pigs
weird
with
looking pigs with
clothing
spandex
that
and a weird
shouldn't
looking
have.
clown.
It's
Door opens.
traumatized. Oh, fuck!
No, God.
Hello, you there, acrobat teacher, you. And he points at Azrael.
Yes.
I did it now.
Do you work for us?
Not currently. Would you like the full story? I can give it very quickly.
I want you to teach the pigs to dance.
What dance are they doing?
Whatever dance will draw in
Well.
attraction.
So are we going for comedic, tragic, or skillful?
They are very stupid. Which one is the easiest?
That would probably be comedic because it's going to include a lot of them falling and flopping.
He's going to walk out. Well, let's do that.
Well, sir, we have a dinner to attend with Velimir and Mother, so we need to get some rest before we go. Perhaps he can join you after.
Only because Mother wills it. Velimir is a fool who should have stayed where he was. See what happens when you chase the women from the other families. You're thrown in prison.
Chase? Who is he chasing?
He looks at you. He's not sure if he can trust you yet. Your clown makeup is not very good.
They ran out
It's
before
fine.
his turn.
He's no clown. He carries my props. And she's gonna have some spiders do a little dance on her arm and smile with her clown makeup.
Make a performance check.
Alright.
If I join the spiders in a dance, can Arachna have advantage?
Sure, yeah.
Here's where we lose
Oh.
Arachna to the circus forever.
I just say.
That's pretty good. One should not leave their family to search for others, especially not someone from the Spindle Shanks.
Yeah, you got a good point there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, just
No.
look at the name, Spindle Shanks.
I know all too well about leaving your family for another, and I couldn't agree more.
Brad looks at all of you, turns to Azreal. Later.
Of course, I shall create the best comedy dance routine 4 werepigs could have ever performed in their lives.
That's great, because if you don't, I will break your ankle.
I would expect nothing less.
Oh my.
Holy shit, Arachna, I met someone who's crazier than I am. That is terrifying.
You owe
I'm-
me one.
I'm
You owe me
fucking
a
with you.
big
I don't
one.
care. I'll be fine.
He seems very likable. I
I
see
don't
the
feel
problem.
fear, Arachna. You know that. That's why you have to watch me.
Oh really? Then why were you shaking when you walked in and made eye contact with him?
Because I was trying not to laugh at his stupid face.
He did look quite stupid.
It was ridiculous. That's way too much makeup to be scary.
Did you see his teeth?
I'm honestly impressed by how white he was able to keep them.
Yeah, it's weird. Why did they decide to put spandex on pigs?
I mean, at this point, it's probably more for the laugh and torture than anything.
It must be, because that was disgusting.
It made me hungry, though.
An outfit.
So while you guys are walking out, I see Alexander looking at this door.
Yeah, try the door.
You give the handle a tug, it's locked. You can hear the click on the other side.
That's unfortunate. I'll see Willabella looking through the clothes and find some out for himself. Something clean at least.
Is it all like costumes, like leotards and corsets
Yeah,
and stuff
good.
like that, or is there like actual sort of attire that we could wear?
It's all, so most of the stuff in here is like all costume based, but there are stuff, there's that pile of clothes which has a bunch of random outfits in it. You get the sense that these are the clothes that they've taken from people that they've snatched.
Yeah.
There'll be like an odd pair of pants, there'll be like a collared shirt.
Alexander definitely take the collared shirt.
I don't really know what he wanted us to wear. He said something nice, but none of these are particularly like very good, I think. Not
Not to alarm you, Willabella,
No,
but you are wearing rags that just came crawling through a sewer, so I believe that anything would be an improvement.
And
well,
we're
clean.
at a circus full of wereboars. I mean, I think nice is relative. I think anything here is something royalty would wear compared to the pigs. So
Good point. They're pigs. How decadent can they be?
I have made sure that Axolo and Willabella are clean with prestidigitation, by the way.
That is the best meme ever. I just saw that meme in the Discord. It was Jolo. That's so good.
What is the
That's so good.
I have to go see it now.
Well, I'm
Oh,
trying
you're not seen it yet.
No, I haven't.
You're gonna love it.
Axolo will just pick out the nicest blue shirt that they can find.
Yeah.
It's a good color.
It's a little baggy, but it definitely fits over you. You see there's a couple little tears, but it's the best shirt that you can find in here.
Okay.
It's definitely a losing battle to come out with any sort of good-looking outfit. But you're impressing pigs, so they might think it looks great.
Arachna's gonna find a dress to take out of the pile of clothes. They said to dress nice.
Is there any sort of pins or trinkets like that?
Yeah, you can find some if you search long enough.
Yeah, I'd like to find a sort of pin, a little ornament of sorts. And she's gonna take off her very large hat and pin it to the just above the lip of it, so where the crown starts. She's gonna put it there next to her other pin of a star or the sun.
I'm
I think
gonna
that will have to do.
try to find. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like the. What is it called? A nice tunic. There we go.
Okay.
Am I able to find one that's
What's
red?
it called? A tunic.
Burgundy tunic, perhaps?
So there's a burgundy tunic that you grab. It's a little tight. You feel like if you were to flex as you put it on, that you might rip it from the back, since you are a large creature. But
Okay.
you get it over you. It's just like a little tight.
You're gonna see Azreal. He's gonna take his mane and he's just gonna force it as far back as he can and keep it there. So his face is completely revealed. More so than usual. So you see that bird scar I described in the first one is literally half his face. It is not just one large one like Zuko. It's half of his face.
Picture like Beavis and Butthead when he puts a shirt. He tries to Cornholio.
As long as I don't flex, I should be fine, and my hair will cover any tears that happen randomly. Also, am I the only one who thinks that the people who disappeared absolutely were murdered here?
Almost definitely.
I think they were turned into clowns.
Yeah. Sounds like
Do
they
you
turned
think-
into clowns.
It would appear Lefty had the same fate.
Perhaps. Excuse me, Alexander, could you step aside real quick?
No.
Please?
No.
Pretty please? I'll stop calling you tall, dark, and handsome.
Yeah, you'll just move.
Alright, I'm gonna try to pick the lock.
Okay.
With that,
As
screw it up.
Azrael, do you want to become a clown?
But
No.
but-
Don't touch
But
the
whatever
door.
we're looking for is in there.
No, we can figure that out while they like us. Let's go rest before we need to eat. Don't touch the door.
I am very tired.
Yes, I
Yes.
think a rest would be ideal.
Would like to sleep, and I don't want to deal with your shenanigans right now.
You want to go to the camp?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Let's pause there and go. Boom. The best map in the world.
Campfire map.
Campfire.
Oh, yeah.
So it's still midday. You would sleep from midday till dinner, which should give you a long rest. You can do watches if you want to. You can have any conversation you'd like to do. Whenever you want to go back to the camp for dinner, let me know.
I would like to do keep watch, even if others aren't or anything.
I'll join Will in keeping watch.
Axolo doesn't sleep, so he'll be there. He'll be there too.
You guys will see that scribe, Willa's floating quill, has a cute little nook in her hat that it sleeps in. It's adorable.
All I see is everyone on one side of the fire and Alexander on the other side of the fire.
I'm not the one.
I thought you did on purpose.
Arachna's not afraid of Alexander. He's just a sanguis.
Exactly.
I didn't see that. Okay,
The what now?
I didn't say that in character.
I know.
All right.
So, Axolo during this rest would be writing in his notebook. And while writing in the notebook, they would be in different shades of canary yellow, black, and aquamarine.
Nice.
I was gonna lean over to Willabella. So do these colors mean anything?
So yeah, no, they do. Axolo, can I ask you a personal question? Can I ask you both a personal question? What does the aquamarine color mean? Because I don't have that one in my notes.
That's a great question. I'm not entirely sure myself. All I know is whenever I experience different emotions, the colors change themselves. I don't know all colors myself personally, but I can tell you right now, I'm just writing down everything that I've experienced since we got kidnapped. So I'm enjoying writing down what I've been through.
So, do you think it could be joy, or are you experiencing maybe something else involved with our traumatic experience involving being let out of prison in a belowish state?
Well, I'm certainly satisfied that we have escaped, finally. Very content with that.
Okay, I have to be honest. You two are so cheerful. Jane.
Oh, you lagged out.
Oh no!
That's the perfect frozen face, though. Oh, he's back. There he is.
Hello.
What did you say?
Oh, I froze. You all froze for me. There's a lot of wind going on at my school, so it might be messing with the Wi-Fi a little bit.
We heard cheerful, and then it cut out after that.
Yeah,
You two are
repeat your
so
question.
cheerful, it's strange. Now, granted, I've spent, I think, the majority of my life in a prison cell, so I'm not exactly the best at regular people, but it's still odd for Nephistrad.
Wait, I'm sorry. You've been imprisoned your entire life?
I think so?
How do you... Aren't you happy that you're free now, then? Is this the first time you've experienced freedom?
Well, I like to put it to you this way. Imagine you're in a box, and all of your worst fears are in the box, and you're trapped there. And then one day, the box opens, and you walk out, but you're used to the box. You've made peace with the fact you're seeing your worst fears every day, and suddenly you're outside, and you don't have a routine, you don't have what you consider normal. You're not sure if it's good, you're not sure if it's bad. It's just what is now there. That's kind of the spot I'm in at the moment. In terms of emotional state.
Would you believe me if I told you I understand completely what you mean?
I mean, since you're apparently two people now melded into one, yes. I did remember Willabella mentioning that earlier. What the fuck?
Will is going to respond in winds to Axolo and say, I don't think he needs to understand what normal is. It sounds like he's trying to find himself in the wrong way. But all of this is in clicks and whistling.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like the actual sentences. It's more like the feeling, the expression of he's confused, but he's lost himself sort of sentence that you understand with these whistles and clicks.
Like a shorthand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's a dialect of Erenel. Where you whistle around.
Nice.
I can whistle with all my fingers.
That's all I can do. Axolo will acknowledge that Azreal is definitely discovering new stuff. But I'm sorry, what did you say just now, Azreal? I forgot.
What the fuck
was that
with
thing you
the
said?
two? What
Oh, yeah.
the fuck with the two people melded together into now you're a crystal?
So, before I was this, I was a human and a shard dragon. Now I am this crystal being. I don't know how it happened myself, if I'm being honest. All I know is it's... Go ahead.
So with the breathing incense, is that an Asar dragon thing, or did you just take copious amounts of drugs as a human?
That's a good
Because
question.
you do that ritual. There was a ritual in place for that.
Actually, yeah, I haven't done my ritual for taking a long rest. I'll go ahead and do it. But it actually comes more so with being an oracle for the Allsight. That is what I do. It's a ritual that I do for my patron so that they can provide me guidance. Let me see. So I'd like
I asked these questions to get answers, and I'm just left with more questions. First and foremost, you're a warlock? Or an oracle? Whatever the difference between those two things is?
Same thing.
An oracle warlock. Among many things, yes, that is what I am.
Okay, so you're two people in one. You change color based off your emotions, and even you don't know what all the colors mean. Apparently, you and Willabella have some form of color language system that she can translate certain messages, because she mentioned that you told her that Grover seemed a little suspicious in the mirror. You're part dragon, which is a thing apparently. It is nice to know that the incense is not because you took copious amounts of drug as a human, but instead it's because you're an oracle, which is apparently either a type of or the same thing as a warlock.
It is a type of warlock. Okay. I assume...
One less question.
Uh-huh.
So, Willabella, how did you meet? How did you two meet?
Oh.
Yeah,
met in Prague.
actually, yes. Yes, we did. Yep. This makes me remember so much. Have you guys heard about talking scribe ball?
Again, lived in prison most of life.
I don't like to discount your own experiences. I thought maybe you could have heard stories.
It's safe to assume that if it's something outside of Nephistrad, I have absolutely not the faintest of clues.
All three of you make insight checks against Alexander. Alexander, you can do deception if you want to, or try deception. Ooh, that's good.
Nice.
About this?
You, both of you notice that when Willabella started talking about the scribe, Alexander looks interested.
I'll hold that thought 1 second, Willabella. Alexander, would you like to listen in or stop pretending to be asleep and actually listen in? Would you like to do that?
I never said Alexander was asleep. He's just sitting there nice and quiet.
I don't know how else sleep. I figured you were in a trance thing or something.
I was resting. That is all.
Would you like to stop resting and join us?
I'm quite alright sitting over here. You carry on with the questioning.
Well, I don't believe we've answered your question. We met in Krov. We were both looking for different things. Will is looking for walking, talking scribble.
Yep.
I'm sorry, you mean like an automaton or a construct? Or like your pen thing, creature friend?
So I don't know that part necessarily. I think it's autonomous. And they're definitely talking scribe ball. So it belonged to my aunt, and I'm trying to find him because I don't know where my aunt is, but... So I was hoping maybe you guys knew about the talking scribe ball, and that's how we met in Grove, is because I was looking. That was one of the last clues that I was told by my mom. It's not really a clue.
I could ask Arachna.
I suppose. I think what last we heard is that there was some sighting of a friendly scry up north, so that's why we started heading towards, I forget the name of the town, but that's where we ended up being kidnapped when we started heading north. But we've only really known each other for, I'd say, a month. I don't know how long.
I mean, you two seem like great friends.
Lights off. That's where we were headed. Lights off.
Oh, yes.
We didn't make it there, though.
I can tell.
Well,
you know.
when you travel together and then you get kidnapped together and you're in prison together, you become pretty
Yeah.
close.
That's how we know wins.
I know that part.
Well, that's how Axolo knows wins.
Yeah, she taught me.
I did. Because my mom taught me.
Oh, that's adorable.
Not a language I've heard.
But you just heard it. Unless you were asleep then. You could have been asleep.
I meant other than just.
Oh. Right. No, that's... Yeah.
So you
Okay,
guys
well,
answered my questions. Do you have any questions for me?
No to the
Figured I might.
scribe
So-
ball.
Yeah, no,
No,
scribes
no,
ever
no
in
scribes.
prison next to the cell next to you.
Nobody talked about it at all. Do you have
Hold on,
anything, Alexander Arachna?
Think for a second.
No.
No for me.
No, okay.
Arachna's gonna kind of snap out of it because she was like totally spacing out, like singing in a weird language, looking at her spiders. Like she was not listening to you at all whatsoever. And she's gonna just shake her head.
Oh, okay. Well, back to square one, Axolo.
I'm sure we'll find Scry at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, at that point, while he's on watch, Azrael's gonna reach into his mane and he's gonna just suddenly his hand's gonna come out. It's gonna have a tarantula. Hello, Anthony. I'm just gonna start typing it.
So, I do have a question for you, Azreal. If you've been imprisoned your whole life, how did you meet Arachna?
And with that, Arachna's gonna look.
in prison.
She's gonna say, "Feed Anthony, will you?" And if you want to hear my story, you're going to need to hear it from me, not from him.
Are you offering Arachna?
No.
I mean, I'll tell you my side of it, and you can try to glean information from it.
Only if you're willing.
Yeah. We met in prison. Well,
Known each
Hey.
other long.
1, 2. Arachna, how many years have we known each other?
Spent too much time in the dark. I don't really know. Lost track of time after a while.
A while. A long time. Let's go with that time. Let's go with a long time.
Been a while.
It's been a while.
Been a while.
You know, a lot of couples meet in prison sometimes, so I think...
Oh my god! And with that, Arachna's gonna start. She's gonna start retching, like actually trying not to throw up from just saying that.
Question, Willabella. Question. This is gonna sound weird because I have a feeling from everyone's reaction that's a common word. What's a couple?
When two people are together intimately.
Romantically?
Romantically.
Oh, so we're not that.
No, we.
Yeah, again, we were in separate cells most of the time.
It's a little
Unless we were
abusive,
killing something.
but-
We've killed a lot of people together.
That's true.
Oh, no.
Does murdering people together count as intimacy?
That's kind of dangerous.
It can be.
Well, we live in a dangerous place.
I
What
haven't
she said.
murdered that many people at all. Or
You
anyone.
actually murdered someone.
Oh,
No.
you're.
Oh,
Have
you're
you
going
not?
to.
What?
Many times.
Ah,
Is that a common thing in the
Axolo
Mexican
hasn't. No.
I have not. Mm-mm.
Listen,
Well,
But it's not normal. I grew up on a
Okay,
ship.
not
This
normal.
is not
in
normal.
Nephistrad, it's very normal.
I have to
Can
feed-
confirm.
I have to feed.
If
my
they drown,
spiders
it's
somehow.
different. But
So you drown people.
I didn't. But
Did you knock
sometimes
them
their
off
ship.
a ship?
No, sometimes. I mean, they just attack the ship sometimes, and then their ship sinks because we have to defend ourselves. It's not our fault.
I mean, you can put any words or reasonings behind it, but when you end a life, you've ended a life.
I mean, that's not for me to say.
Well,
Okay, then I'll say it.
Anyway, so prison. Alexander, why were you in prison? Do you have a giant bat?
Funnily enough, I've still got the little bat familiar.
Oh,
Not a
does it get
giant one,
bigger?
though. No. I do not have a giant bat. Why do you ask?
I mean, why were you in prison?
Why do you want to know if I have a giant bat?
I don't have an answer.
Well, why do you have the question?
I've never met a Sanguis before you two.
You didn't ask Arachna if she has one.
Arachna, do you have a
Arachna
big bat?
spiders.
In Willabella's defense, Arachna's motif is very much spiders. By the way, this is Anthony.
Yes.
the
I
spiders would
don't.
need
Anthony
that.
is a little scary. I'm sorry,
Would you like to pet him?
Anthony.
He likes pets.
I'm not a spider fan. I'm not. It's just an insect thing, really.
You're a fan
Arachnid.
of
I'm
bats.
sorry.
Is that what it is?
Willabella, you hurt me. You hurt my feelings.
I'm very uncomfortable right now.
Willabella, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh God, no!
Let's go, Anthony. Go.
Come on, Anthony, you can do it. You can do it, buddy. Anthony the spider pulling a cat person thing.
Yes, Anthony.
That is-
Anthony jumps off of Azrael's hand and lands on her top hat. And as Anthony's on there, you can see Anthony reaches down and bites this little bat that was flying around you that you didn't see. Rescuing you from the little bat.
Oh,
Good boy, Anthony. Good boy.
Arachna's gonna walk over and hold out her hand and like take Anthony. Say,
Anthony is now officially our party's mascot.
what happened?
woo!
You were being followed by a bat.
Little bat parts start to fall down your shoulder.
I'm sorry, Alexander. I didn't. I mean, is that your friend?
He's not mine.
Okay.
Is he someone else's?
Are bats just normal around these parts?
Extremely.
You are in Nephistrad.
Probably. I'm gonna go with yes, given how we live in a country ruled by vampires.
That's like pigeons
Yes,
here.
there's a lot of bats.
Yeah.
There's
There's not many of those.
Alexander?
Yes, I was in prison. And no, I'm not. That is all that matters.
Why were you in prison?
I have my reasons.
And those were.
Just reasons.
He shares
it's a
his, I'll
little
share
weird.
mine.
Like, you're by yourself over there, Alexander. You want, like, company?
We're close enough.
Excuse me. And Azrael's literally gonna walk over and say, "Excuse me," while I invade Tall, Dark, and Handsome's personal bubble.
Aren't you like you're like 7.5 feet too, aren't you? Azrael just.
Yeah, I decided originally Azrael was gonna be short. I think it's so much funnier if he's gigantic. So yes, he's like 7.5 feet tall. I was like, hi.
Yeah, Arachna's gonna look around and just say, I have a question for all of you. What are your real names?
We have fake.
What do you mean real names? Is your name not real? The name you have told us?
Well, this is why I'm asking. Because if we're gonna be sitting here doing whatever is about to do in this circus where they're turning people into pigs, I feel as at least we should know each other a little bit.
Oh.
Well then, my name is Axolo the Astrus. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. My name is Arachna, Arachna Mirain. It's a pleasure. And she kind of like pauses before she says her last name with some hesitation and almost like she's like ashamed of it.
Willabella's gonna look at the other two.
I guess I'll go next. My name is Victor Don. No, I'm just kidding. It's Azreal. It's just Azreal.
You all know my name, Alexander.
Tall, dark, and handsome.
But
Ponytail?
we agreed this would stop.
I didn't get to pick the door.
I
What's
took
your last
my
name?
side of
Yes.
the bargain.
Alexander, I find it hard to believe that a sanguis such as yourself has no surname.
We all have surnames.
What's
Kieran
yours?
will do.
Kieran?
Kieran.
Can I insight that to see if he's giving me a fake name?
Sure.
Ooh.
Some deception.
Ooh.
Yes!
He's very reserved. You can tell that there's a hint to it. He says it almost with a disdain, and you know he's lying.
I'm gonna lean in close and whisper. You know, it's really hard to lie to someone who grew up around liars and murderers. It may be not the best idea to do when there's a 7'5" thing with teeth right next to you.
Alexander would just turn and look right into his eyes and bare his fangs and just be like, I'm quite thirsty myself.
Oh, I think you'll find my blood is quite not what you want.
Axolo will try to like break up the two, and just say that everyone's allowed their own privacy, you know, and nobody's obligated to reveal more of themselves than they need to. We only did just meet.
Yeah.
You know?
Fair
How
enough.
about we just settle down?
I've had my fun now.
I'm Willabella Master.
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
As Azrael is clearly all flustered now, he's gonna hand him Anthony.
He immediately, like, his hackles were raised.
And then
Oh, I
he's
got
gonna
that
look
detail.
He's gonna look at Willabella and just go, how does that flying thing you have work?
It is a quill, and their name is Scribe, and they fly around because it's part of my magical tradition in my family. We're really proud of it. Yeah. And that's how I got my book. And she'll like lift up her book, and it's like patched together, like sewn together, different leather pieces with a very large stamped on M from like a heat imprint.
That's quite a nice book you have there. Here's mine, and she holds it up, and it's written in like a weird language that it's almost like uncomfortable to look at, and it's in a very dark leather.
That looks nice.
Do we all
Not
have
very
notebooks?
inviting, but that's probably the intent.
Yeah, it's just the language. It's a poetry book.
Oh,
He's very good.
poetry?
Yes, poetry.
Is it your
What's
own
the
poetry?
language?
It's the language of the void.
I don't know what that is.
Could you repeat that? You cut
It's-
out for me.
It's the language of the void. It's a place beyond imagination of darkness. It's not somewhere you want to go.
Can I ask how you know that language?
My time in prison. I was.
Do you know that too, Azreal?
Hold on, let me think. No, I don't speak space.
Oh, is the void space?
That's just what I call it because Arachna described it as a place outside of what we know. And there was just this really black void and I remembered a cell that had a window. So I just named it Space Language.
It's dark and it's cold
Okay.
and it's weird and it's unforgiving. And if you look into it, it will look back and it will speak to you.
I think I know the language.
The sun is starting to set. You know, you have like maybe a half hour left.
Okay, look, I think we need to be a little serious right now. So if we're going to do this mission or whatever it is that we were told to do, I think we need to trust each other. And honestly, I don't think I'm a murderer, and Axolo isn't a murderer, from what I know. But you guys are. So can we just make a pact right now, like on the ships we would do this, and you have to honor your word. We care about our word. We're not gonna kill each other, and we're gonna help each other out. And no giant bats, probably, please.
I only kill people who deserve it, and there's not many of those. I'm a woman of my word, so you can trust me. I will not be killing anybody here unless you try first.
Well, as an Olcadian, my word is my oath. Of course, I would never intend harm against you or anybody else here.
Alexander would look over at Azreal for a brief moment before looking back over Willabella and just being sure.
Okay.
You guys seem entertaining, and Arachna doesn't want me to kill you, so I got no reason to.
Do you normally do what she says?
Yeah,
I'm the thinker.
she's my friend. Why would I not?
Okay.
This uneasy truce.
It's formed.
Well, it's an uneasy truce. There's like 4 groups, and then there's like Alexander on the other side. Everyone's just like scared of Alexander. Murder.
Watch out for a giant bat.
Giant bats and
We all know if we see a giant bat, sacrifice Alexander first, and we all run away.
That's a slippery somebody to get me a giant bat mount.
Batman.
No, but it helps remember. I said it was someone was riding the bat that looked like Alexander, not that it was Alexander.
There's no difference to Willabella.
If that helps.
Okay.
I don't think it helps Alexander's case right now.
Everybody's scared of Alexander, but Arachna's the one who saw in the mirror her with everybody dead around her, so...
Yep.
I don't think you reacted like... well, no, I guess we didn't see Alexander react. We just saw him leave the...
Yeah, because I was in by myself. Very deliberately.
I watched you.
Die, weirdo.
I was in the back.
yeah.
I watched.
Perving on me.
Oh, by the way, Bruce, I have a quick clarification question. If we were looking at the mirror when the person did the thing, did we also see the vision they saw, or no?
Nope, it was just a blank mirror for you.
Okay.
But the gnome...
But the gnome did see. Yeah, the gnome could see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to have a talk with that gnome.
Speaking of said gnome, he clearly does not like the werewolves.
I don't think any of the circus folk do.
If we're intent on removing them, it would be best to get them on our side for any assistance possible.
If we can pin the family as the culprits over Lucy's disappearance, I think most of the circus people would join us against them.
It's a good point. I agree.
So trying to find some evidence or something that links them to her disappearance would help.
We could talk to Samuel again. He was close with Lefty. Perhaps he knows of an item or something like that she had on her that we could look for.
Oh, wait. There was a tent we didn't go in, and it smelled like perfume.
Is that it?
This
That's
is
what
true.
it smells like.
Yeah,
It is true.
yeah.
Like-
We didn't go in there.
It smelled like potpourri.
Oh, potpourri.
But perhaps that could give us another clue before we put ourselves in a position that wouldn't be very good for us. We should get all of the evidence first.
I mean, I don't think we'll immediately endanger ourselves at the dinner, but I do believe it's best to be cautious.
Watch
You
your
have a
tongue.
very, you have a very optimistic view of the upcoming events, Axolo.
I have guidance from above. I'm never really that worried.
Okay.
It's nice. He has the power of the all. They have the power of the all sight.
Absolutely.
Interesting power to have.
It's more like a gift.
Excellent phrasing.
Do we feel ready to join them at dinner?
I'm certainly
Yeah.
hungry.
Oh, what does that mean?
Let's keep him away from the non-sanguis here until we get to the dinner table.
I can walk next to him.
No, you cannot, because you're gonna pick a fight.
I would do no such thing. I promise not to kill any of them. I am a man of my word.
Just pet Anthony.
What about, Axolo could... would you mind sticking between Alexander and other people?
Sure, I mean, I don't have any blood. So,
Exactly.
Some self-control.
I also
Yeah.
Willabella, I feel like there was a moment where before you said other people, you were going to say my name.
No, I didn't want to single out any particular person.
except Alexander.
all right. Let's stop the in-house squabbling and let's go eat. I'm hungry.
I
Speaking of
am
that-
hungry for food.
I am almost certain the food we're going to be served is going to be people.
Well, I don't care. If
Oh.
I don't eat, the spiders are going to eat me, so
So
let's go.
keep that in mind before you have any of the meat.
You guys are
I
weird.
forgot I was supposed to prepare spells.
Willabella, you're not exactly a normal walk in the park either.
I have a floating quill, and that's about it.
You're cheerful in Nephistrad.
It's rather unsettling.
You accidentally ended up in Nephistrad. That's even weirder.
I was captured, but we can go to dinner right now, and we can talk there. But either we look at the world with hostility, and we're unhappy with it, or we can be happy with the world, and we can make our own fortune. And at sea, you're at the whims of the current and the weather and the gods. But on land, you have more control of your fate. Yeah.
I'm just gonna let you have that one without saying
Yeah.
anything, Willabella.
I just want to say I don't hear no bells so badly right now, but
It's so hard.
I'm just
Pippin, I'm right there with you.
a bell, anyone?
We need a I don't hear no bell emoji.
We should get one of those, yeah. We should.
I don't
we
hear no
should, yeah.
bell.
We can make it I have room for animated ones too. We can make an animated bell.
That'd be
Oh.
nice.
You going to the
Yeah.
dinner?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go to the dinner. Let's go get some food, guys.
Let's eat, Lefty.
Sorry,
Hope not.
involuntary.
Eat.
Oh,
Oh no.
It's Mama.
Mama.
So, as you approach, wagons are set up around the back of this tent and seem to be housing for the inhabitants here, for the boars. A wooden table sits in the center, surrounded by chairs and bowls. A large woman who has seen her share of years, sits at the head of the table smoking a pipe. She wears long hooped earrings, which hang below white hair tied up under a bonnet. One eye is covered with an eye patch, but her revealed eye shows all you need to know about Maslinka Grust. There is a vicious yet subtle playfulness in her eyes, and as the five of you approach, the strong smell of cheap perfume assaults you, and you know that you are in for a treat. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode, as you guys approach the dinner. So this next game is next Saturday at 2 o'clock, and we'll kick it off right as you sit down to speak with Maslinka Grust, the head boar herself. I think it's a good time to stop because I know this dinner will probably last for like an hour. It's going to be a hefty dinner.
Probably a good idea.
The big pig.
It was a big pig.
All right, chat, take your bets now on who's gonna say the thing that makes them try to kill us.
Azreal.
Azreal?
Wow, I was gonna put my bets on Axolo, but okay, damn.
Ooh.
Axolo has never said a
I
wrong
can
word
see
ever.
that.
Asholo's gonna ask a question that's gonna make them really angry.
Like, how dare you ask something so specific and insightful? Of course we didn't kill Lucy.
They're gonna feel threatened by your wisdom.
Yeah.
You're gonna learn a lot.
I can see
Just
Like
gonna
that.
noise them into violence.
You'll learn a whole lot about the Crimson Lantern District at the dinner.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Exciting.
I also apparently agreed to help a crazy clown teach 4 pigs how to dance funnily.
Yes, you did. From a
Teach
madman.
me
I do
electric
think. I think Azreal and Alexander might be the first people together.
No.
I mean,
Maybe,
never say
yeah,
never.
maybe.
Excuse me?
I see the
Baby.
I saw the passion in their gazes at the fire.
I mean, that's true. Alexander has been in prison a very long time.
You've been in prison longer. You're the more desperate one.
It's all about that anger.
I mean, Alexander, just think, you guys could be getting ready to go at it, and he could turn into that.
He gives you this look.
He gives you that look.
That's one way of ruining the mood.
It's just a boink boink.
Oh no.
Where's that nose going?
Bruce, I haven't been able to watch the other campaigns. Is it like this at the end too, or is it just us?
Just you.
It's just
Running more with Alexander.
The
It's just
Friday group's pretty
Alexander.
goofy too. The Friday group's really goofy. The Tuesday group's in some deep shit.
Yeah,
They
they
got some
are.
deep tension.
Isn't that the one of the players just had their parents be murdered in front of them by you?
That was Friday.
Okay.
That's the
There's
void.
evil Torgrim.
Yeah, Torgrim's going bad. Torgrim's gonna be the big bad evil guy for all campaigns.
It's like I always knew my arch nemesis was a dwarf.
Dwarf wereboar.
He's gonna turn into the Lich King.
He's tried to.
He's
Hey,
actually sponsoring Harlock.
that's tonight's episode. I know we got some players that are about to go see Batman, and I'm super jealous.
I'll tell you all how it is.
Hell yeah. My next stream is on Tuesday with Rising Embers, and then this game will be back on Saturday. We're looking forward to it. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And we'll see you in the next one.
See ya.
He's
Bye.